We've all lost someone we love. We can no longer see or hear them. Our only hope is the expectation that they still exist somewhere and that we will be able to meet them sometime later. In 1861, a jewelry carver lived in Boston. This person, whose name was William Mumler, was also interested in photography. One day, after bathing her self-portrait, he saw, faintly, that there was a girl in the photograph. He thought that the photos he had taken earlier had accidentally overlapped. However, when Mumler's friends claimed that the girl in the photo was his cousin, it gave rise to the first profession of soul photography in history. When this photograph he took was declared as a photograph of a spirit by paranormal circles, Mumler did not object and began to further the event and profit from it. There was also a section of people who did not believe in the soul photos Mumler took. Photographers of the time also believed that Mumler was doing great harm to the profession. Spirit photographer moves to New York City in 1869. While he continued his job of photographing spirits here, the police department commissioned an undercover agent to investigate him. Eventually, Mumler went to court. The other party, who accused him of forgery, had a professional photographer brought to the court. Photographer Abraham Bogardus created a photo similar to Mumler's soul photos using the double exposure technique. In this photo, the famous P.T. Barnum was involved. Behind him was the famous U.S. President Abraham Lincoln. Mumler's side brought to the court the relatives of the people they had photographed as witnesses and claimed that the photographs were real. And in the end, Mumler was acquitted. Returning to Boston after the trial, Abraham Lincoln's wife came to him and asked him to take a photo. This was the last known photograph he had taken. The method Mumler used was the double exposure method, as stated by the other party in court. 2 photos were made by superimposing. Also, in my personal opinion, he also used human figures drawn on cardboard to give a hug effect in his photographs. Just like in the fairy photograph incident where Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, was deceived. Also, there are many questions in mind. Why do photos of dead people have clothes on? The deceased is a person, a dress is a substance. While we see the dead person as transparent and blurry, we also see the clothes he wore when he was alive. I don't understand why ghosts wear clothes in such paranormal images anyway. Another point is whether these spirits are constantly wandering around us. If so, why? Here, we cannot give a logical answer to all these questions. Adding to the fact that these soul photos can be made with the double exposure technique, we can clearly say that Mumler produced fake photos. So what happened to Mumler? Mumler published an autobiography in 1875, but his career was in decline. In 1879, he stopped taking spirit photographs. When he died in 1884, according to most accounts, he was broke. See you in the next video.